Hello, happy Sunday. I'm coming on just a few minutes early at 4:30. Welcome to Chocolate One. My name's Beth. I'm an independent designer with Chocateur. And I just realized I'm not a football fan. I mean, I don't watch football, but I think there's a big game today, if I'm not mistaken. Is it the Super Bowl? I don't know. Don't watch football, don't know. So we're going to come in here and do some crafting. If you're watching, please say hello, drop me a comment, like and follow this Facebook page. Hi Kathy, thanks for watching. If you see the red live button up there, that means you're catching me live. If not, it's the replay. And I post these on YouTube also, so leave me a comment on YouTube if you catch this video replay on YouTube. Today, I'm gonna do that. Let me see if we came up over here. I'm going to share this to my VIP group. Hi, Irene. Let me see who else popped on here really quick. Just pulled my pizza out of the oven. I think some of you, I think I've said it before, I got a bread maker for Christmas, and so I'm loving making my own doughs and breads. So I made pizza the other day and made our own pizza. It came out fabulous. We used the pizza stone that we've had, and my husband bought a pizza paddle board, I guess is what they're called. Looks like we got posted over there. So so we got to, slide it into the hot oven, and it smells so good. Can't wait to have a piece of pizza. Today I'm going to make a garden flag. We're going to use this transfer. Let your heart be glad. And because I'm projecting spring. It's snowing today here, but one day we'll have spring and pretty sunny weather again, and I'll be able to put this pretty flag out there. I'm going to do it on one of our banners, and you could do this in paste, but because I'm going to be putting it outside in the spring, I'm going to go ahead and do it in ink, and then I'll probably heat set it, if not today, tomorrow. So why don't we get started? Oh, if you're not familiar with Chocateur, this is where the magic happens. These are our reusable silkscreen transfers. Wherever you see the design is where the silkscreen is, and wherever the green is, that's where the sticky vinyl is, and the stick is on the back. So all the weeding, all the cutting is done for you. It's not a stencil, it's a transfer because of that magic silkscreen there. So pretty cool. I'm going to use our ink mat just because this is sticky, and I want my, could be stickier. I want my, oh, you know what? I did a sweatshirt on it last time, and it really left a lot of fuzz there. One of these days I'm going to come in here, I'm going to show you how to clean your ink mat, because it's pretty important that you know how to do that. So this is a 12 by 18 pennant banner. It comes with this nice little piece of rawhide. Just string it up, and it looks like this. It has this little dowel in here. I'm going to take that out for while we're inking it. And I'm just going to place it down and then stick it down to my ink mat. You could iron this beforehand, but when I go to heat set it, it'll iron it anyway. So I'm just going to get it stuck down really good, get the wrinkles out, or the little ridges. So it's nice and flat. Let's open up my transfer. I'm going to grab my marker, and this is called Let Your Hearts Be Glad. I like to mark on the front so I can find it easier, and I think this is a 2021 still. 2021. And then keep that. We're going to mark the back. These envelopes, the large ones, the openings at the bottom, and on the back of every transfer are the directions. So So if you forget how to do something, your directions are right there waiting for you. Set my envelope over there, and then I like to write back on the back of our backer sheet, or some people call it a carrier sheet. So after I wash the transfer, I know which side of the paper to put it on. And then I just take my finger and roll it along. And always pull your transfer side to side, not on a diagonal. You don't want to stretch it. And we're just going to put this down here, line it up. So cute. Those flowers are kind of like, they look like flower buds to me. I'm not sure. They kind of remind me of peonies. The way a peony looks like a button before it opens up. I'm just pushing all the air out and really securing my transfer down to this fabric. Getting it on there straight. A little bit of a seam on there. That's okay. All right. I think we're pretty good. The heat from your hand also helps. I think it helps stick your transfer down really good too. Okay, put my glasses back on. Let's see here. Hi, Donna. I'm glad you're here. Hi, Cheryl. Hi, Ron. And Irene. Okay, good. So tell me, is there a football game today? I don't know. I don't even watch television anymore. I just watch YouTubes and TikTok. I started watching TikTok. I really like that. So I'm using Marvelous. There's little hearts on here, a few little random places. We're going to put Marvelous on those little hearts. And then this is eucalyptus. We'll use that for the little greeneries. Couture coral. It's going to look cute in my garden this year. We have big plans for a big garden this year. We'll see if it comes to fruition. All right, let's just get started here. So like I was saying, you could do this in paste if you were going to just put this in your house. But because I'm going to put it outside and it's going to be in the elements, I'm going to do it in ink so I can heat set it. All right, let's get started. We'll get the Couture Coral. With ink, I like to start, pull back a little bit so you can see, I like to start above the silk screen and pull my ink into it. I try to go one direction with ink. I'm not always successful, but that's my goal. And same with our paste, you want to get those harsh lines off of there. I had such a nice phone call from an old friend today that I haven't. She's my oldest friend. I've known her since we were 3 years old. I haven't seen her in a long time. She lives in Oakland, California. And our phone conversation got cut short because when we have weather here, the phone reception is not good for some reason. I don't know. The nice thing about using ink also is you have more time. With chalk, you have to be cautious because it can dry in your silk screen. And then if it dries in the screen, it's not going to go onto your surface where you want the transfer to happen. The transfer of that paste to your surface. So I guess anyways, I was saying, my heart's glad. I got to talk to my friend Krisha for a while, for a few minutes anyway, before we lost all connectivity. Well, it's going to be a little challenging right there. It's right on that seam. Sometimes I get really quiet when I'm working, concentrating. I'm going to save this one, push it down. Okay, we've got our coral down. Bright, vibrant color. I'm gonna grab when you're inking, you also want to have something wet for your fingertips, because I don't know about you, but I always get ink or chalk all over me. Now let's grab our little multi-purpose tool here. Make sure it's dried off, and let's do our little hearts here. There's a little tiny one. A little greenery actually looks like it has hearts on it as well. But I'm going to do those in the eucalyptus. And get all the little hearts. Oops, here's one. Okay, I think we have all the little hearts. Let's grab our eucalyptus. Oops, got a little pink in there. That's okay. Ink is permanent also, so I won't be able to fix that leaf that I got a little bit of that pink in. If you are really concerned about your colors mixing, then what I would do is take some washi tape or some of our placement tape and tape off the areas that you think you might go over or could cause you problems. I guess we'll do all these kind of look like little eucalyptus branches. So if I was doing this in chalk, I would have stopped and peeled and pulled. Done like half of the pasting and then peeled it up. But we're using ink, so we have a lot more time to create with before we have to worry about that. Okay. I'm just using a little mini squeegee. It's a little silicone squeegee. It's got a beveled edge. And just pulling the ink across the silk screen. Not pushing very hard. Trying to be careful not to pull any of the pink in if I can help it. Okay, that looks good. We got all the little green areas done. Okay, Now the next thing, I'll wipe my fingers off. We just have the letters left to do, and I'm going to do that in our velvet, black velvet. Uh-oh. That's not good. Got a cap. I don't know how that happened. That's going to make a mess. Oh boy. Let me scrape some of that off there. The foil cap got pushed down into the jar of ink. Let's see if I can. Try not to get it all over me. But if it's not all over me, I'm not crafting. Okay. Slight detour. Let's get our letters. Let your heart be glad. Wouldn't that be nice to be in the garden when you see all your work starting to pay off? Your heart is glad. And of course you could do this any color you wanted. These were colors that just kind of spoke to me today. I'm not using very much pressure. I like doing my lives on Sundays because a lot of times I get people, I think they're probably just scrolling through, but I haven't seen them before. You know, they haven't seen my videos before. So if you're new here, put new in the comments so I can welcome you. I always go back through after my live and read all the comments and answer any questions. It gives me an opportunity to thank you for taking time out of your day to watch my video. All right, we're getting there. Almost done. It's going to be so cute. We'll lift it up nice and slow so we can go back through and see. Sometimes the fabric will absorb the ink at a different rate, and so we may have to put a little more ink down in places. We'll see if that's going to be the case today. All my lines up. I think we look good. Make sure I don't have ink on my fingers. I'll set these all over here away from potential disaster, and let's pull this up. Go slow so I can lay it back down if I need to. See if we can get that L just a little bit better here. A little bit more. See how I'm just lifting it up and then barely putting it back down, just so it goes back down where it was. And when I put it back down, I can see where the silk screen looks what I would call a little foggy. So we're just making sure we get good coverage on all our little letters there. Here, our green, this little leaf. A little bit more down here on the Y, and then I think we're going to be good. Get ink off my fingertips. Let me peek this way. Looks good. Looks really cute. I love the colors on that burlap, I guess is just what it is, canvas. Set that aside. Let me scoosh this over here for just a second so I can get some, make sure my fingers are clean. Let me get some water on this transfer. So, transfers are good 8 to 12 times with good care. That means washing them really quickly after you've used them. So I just got a bath towel here, and I'm just going to spray this down with some water just so that ink doesn't just sit in the silk screen until I can get it to the sink. Especially ink. Now the black will more than likely stain the vinyl. So I just used my fine mist sprayer, and you can see I just sprayed water on that. What I'm going to do is take a paper towel and just wipe it off really quickly. Get ink off of there. Some of the colors have a stronger pigment than other colors. That's going to give us a good start on this. Spray it down a little bit more. Grab another paper towel. That came out really good. We got most of the ink off of the vinyl, I think. Really good. I have a board eraser here. Let's just finish cleaning this. We'll clean it right in here and our cleanup will all be done. Spray my, this is what we call a board eraser. It's a little white spongy. It's really, really, really good for cleaning your transfers. Oops. Only use the paper towel. I can see the paper towel fibers on there. Only use the paper towel if it's wet. Don't use it on a dry. I'll use this. Let's flip it over. Clean this side. You want to clean both sides because you're going to have ink that push through on the back. I hear a siren. We don't usually hear sirens out here. It's unusual. That's one of the nice things about living rural, is that you don't have all those city sounds that I was so used to. This is just a disinfectant wipe. Some people say not to use these. I just wipe it off lightly. I don't know if it's has something to do with the vinyl or not, but now you can see we have this didn't stain at all because we washed it right away. This transfer is clean and ready to go. I'm going to put it sticky side up, and we can put the backer sheet back on it. Here's back. That's going to face me. We're going to put the shiny side to the sticky side. And now I'll just let this air dry. It's ready to go for next time. Now, let me clean these off. At least put our inks away, and I'll hold this up for you. Go and look and see if we have any questions. Put our little dowel in here. And I will heat set this tomorrow. And it just depends on, well, for a garden sign, I might want to leave this a little bit longer. Just thread it into the, oops, you can't see what I'm doing. Pull it off of the ink pad. I think I'm going to hang this on. I've got a cute little tree stump. Well, it's not little, it's very big. Just going to tie a little knot here. If you were doing this inside, you could put ribbons on it if you wanted to. But there is our cute little sign. And like I said, tomorrow when I heat set it, those wrinkles will come out. Didn't it come out cute though? I love the colors in it. I think it came out really cute. Let me see. Hi, Stephanie. Hi, Natalie. Hi, Gail. Hi, Shelly. Hi, Dana. You guys, I think it came out really cute. It's probably a little bit longer than what I'll use. I don't know. Depends on where I'll hang it. But let your heart be glad, and I sure will be. My heart will be very glad when the sun comes out. Thank you, Stephanie. I appreciate that. All right, you guys. Well, that's my project for tonight. No one ever answered my question if is there a football game going on right now? I don't know. I didn't see anybody answer that. Okay. Well, you guys, I'll be back tomorrow. Remember, if you're watching the replay, go ahead and comment, leave me a heart, and sprinkle this to your other friends. So until we chalk and talk again, take good care.